Hello, hello, hello. Howdy, folks. How the heck are you? Welcome back to the channel. And I know I am a little bit late. I apologize for that. My daughter was a bit fuzzy, so I was dealing with her. And I couldn't figure out how to work my wife's new coffee maker, so she had to help me make some coffee. Not gonna lie, that was a bit embarrassing. But anyway, we are back with Silent Hill Homecoming. Planning on today being the last live stream for it, and then working on this weekend, maybe into next week, working on getting this video up on the channel. But either way, I looked at everything. It looks like it's going to pick up exactly where we left off, so we aren't going to have to worry about that. But let's go. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Good call. Thank you. Can't believe I almost forgot about it. I need the walkthrough pulled up so that I'm not messing anything up. The problem is I don't remember what I was on Silent Hill. Sorry about this. Because it's got all the locations of the photos and everything like that. And I'm not above using guides. I'm the first one to tell you I don't go out of my way to find collectibles on my own. I do, in fact, use guides for collectibles typically. And I usually put the link to the description. I put the link to the guide in my description of the video, so people aren't thinking that I come up with all these strategies myself. When in fact, I am using and abusing El Googly. Anyway. Okay. But, look, we got the laser pistol, so I'm not too worried about anything actually being difficult. Did I grab the first aid kit in here earlier? I think I did come in here to grab the first aid kit. So I think I should just be able to go straight into hunting mode. And as you can tell, my voice is feeling a little bit better. But if you hear something that sounds really wonky on the outside, pretty much everybody in my neighborhood is mowing their lawns right now. So, if you hear something weird, that's what it is. Okay, so we got to get the ceremonial dagger is the next task at hand. It's actually quite a goated weapon, but we don't need it. This is probably what Tyreek Hill was facing in the hospital. He's probably having to beat off all of those nurses with a laser pistol. I don't remember if I have to read all these textbooks to actually get the ceremonial dagger. Oh, no, I just gotta grab it. Maybe I should have coffee on my streams more often.
Wait a minute.
You know, get a little bit of go juice. Maybe it'll hype me up. Okay, ceremonial dagger. We're good there. If I remember right, in one of... There it is. I was like, in one of these, there's a hole. not a way out of this mausoleum? I guess not. Just a thought, when building underground crypts, maybe make them less confusing. Like, what's the point of this underground crypt being unable to be meandered through, you know? Unless I'm just missing it. Okay, we're good. Apparently there's like... This must be where the mayor writes her books about the town, or whatever. In this creepy AF mausoleum. Ooh, almost forgot that child's drawing of Slender Man. I thought there was something. Yeah, there's the serum. There's the sweet hot goodness. Okay, got the serum. Because now all I have left to do is return back to the shepherd house. And yes, I remember the last playthrough I said I didn't want to waste those. I'm really not worried about health, so I'm just doing them right off the bat. There we go. Listen, I welcome any and all enemies. It's actually quite fun to just murderate anything and everything. With that, I'm getting good. I'm getting my speedrun wits about me. Ooh, what is this? I don't remember. Did I go this way the first time? Oh, it's just an upgraded pistol. Which clearly we don't need anymore. Okay, nothing in the Bartlett mausoleum. Ah, here it is. Probably get attacked by another Poochie right here. Doesn't this mausoleum butt like right up against the family property? Okay, run to the... Oh, I was supposed to go to the parking lot. Gosh dang it. I've literally got to go all the way back. Son of a biscuit eater. Just when I was complimenting my insane speedrunning abilities, I do the exact thing I do in every single speedrun and get way the hell ahead of myself. There we go. Oh, it's this way because it's backwards. Yep. I will say, I am definitely not a fan of how slow our boy turns. He turns like a 75-year-old man that's broken a hip recently. Aha! I thought I used to get attacked more than this, but maybe I don't. Maybe I just felt like that last time because I wasn't able to actually kill half of these enemies and they just kept continuously chasing me. Okay, so I'm supposed to head to the missing persons billboard, which I thought was just past the police station, to grab a couple collectibles. Yep, that one right there. The repair guy, Curtis Akers, in his shop. So that is the photo. There's also like pistol ammo and all this other stuff. Okay, so it is. It's just back to the mansion at this point. Good thing I read that, otherwise I would have missed the photo. Because I think once I go into the Shepherd house this next time, I do not have access to this section of the game anymore. So I would have just missed one of the collectibles and had to do another playthrough. What's up, Breck? How's it going, fam? I'm doing pretty good. Just grinding out some Chivos. That's the name of the game, grinding out Chivos. This should be a shorter stream than normal, though, because of the fact that I'm grinding out Chivos, and I've already got most of them. I've literally just got to get all the collectibles and beat the game, and I'm done. This game is definitely better than Downpour. I'm not going to spoil where I'm going to rank this one, because obviously I want to do the ranking video at some point. But, this game is definitely better than Downpour. Yep, so after this one, I think the last Silent Hill game that I want to do for the initial run of the series is going to be Silent Hill F, and then after Silent Hill F, I'll move on to something else. And then I might jump back in at some point and do a couple more Silent Hill, like, retro achievements whenever Silent Hill 1 Remake is about to come out. Kind of get prepped for Silent Hill Remake. Okay, let's go ahead and hack this open. I think the only thing I can get in here is a first aid kit. Hey, Breck, with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, fam. You are the GOAT. Everybody make sure that Breck knows he's the GOAT. He's always gifting subs. He's the longest member on the channel. He's the real OG. Thank you so much, Breck. Oh, whoa, already did this. Just over here being the GOAT on a random Wednesday. I mean, I think it's Wednesday. Everything's kind of running together the last couple days. Like, I woke up this morning and thought today was Thursday. And I was like, oh, yay, I have Friday off. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, actually, today's Wednesday. I've got work today and work tomorrow. And then it just kind of killed my vibe for the entire day after that. So you're just bringing those vibes back, Breck. Much appreciated, brother. Okay, so we got to unlock the secret door with our ritual key. I'm pretty sure I killed all the creepy crawlies in here, so I don't have to worry about that. But I don't remember if this is a skippable cutscene or not. Oh, let me skip it. Yeah, this is the creepy room. Okay, so I got the attic key and the boomstick. Not that I'm gonna need the boomstick, but I've got the boomstick just in case I want to do some boomsticking. Okay, now we gotta go into the attic. Hey, fair enough, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Glad to know you enjoyed the stuff, fam. I try to keep the content flowing. Obviously, there's been a couple instances where I had to take a little bit of time off to do some family stuff that I had to get taken care of. But for the most part, I try to get at least one video dropped a month. That is my goals. And then, of course, live streams whenever I can. Unlock the attic. Okay, we gotta find ourselves a photo on a set of boxes. We gotta make sure we find the photo before we do anything else. That looks collectible-y. Hi, Alex. Hey, this is me. What am I doing? Probably screaming like a girl. Okay, so now we gotta do that stupid coat of arms puzzle that I about had a conniption on last time. Luckily, I've got no shame. I'm just gonna follow the guide again because I don't care. I hate this puzzle. This is easily the worst puzzle in the game. Oh, I despise this on a cellular level. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to move this left. Move the double piece. Row 2, 3, that up. Move the piece, row 3, column 2, down. Move that piece left. Move the double piece up. Move this right twice. This right twice. Move this down. Move this down. This down. Move the double piece, row 3. You left. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I can never figure that out. That is just, it boggles my mind. I'm never going to be able to figure that out. Clearly, I'm not a genius. If you haven't figured that out already. That's why a speed run of this game is not in my future. As much as I am thoroughly enjoying this game, I don't think I could speedrun it just because I don't think I could memorize those puzzles. I mean, it took me like 10 or 15 attempts to memorize the puzzle on the music box in Resident Evil Village. Okay, we got 4 puzzles in the house to solve. Go to the living room to save your game. Okay. The attic is goated. Okay, we got the angry mask. Okay, so we're going upstairs now. Interesting. I don't think this is the route that I took, but it works. So we gotta get the cleaver. Gotta go this way and go into the bathroom. There should be another death mask. Okay, that's the indifferent mask. And then go over here for the stuffed rabbits. Now to go make ourselves a Sammy. Got him. Okay, I got me a beer. And the frowning mask. Can't remember which door it is that we actually get to go to. Anybody else? Okay, so this one should be the indifferent mask. No, not the frowning mask. Should be the indifferent mask. And this one should be the frowning mask. Really? Did I put the wrong one? Oh, I do this. Okay, indifferent. Frowning. There we go. Alright, that's one puzzle down. Okay, here we go. This is... Can I go that way? Okay, I got my purple heart. The enemy marksmanship badge, if you will. Yeah, can you just, like, stay down, please? I gotta figure out how to get back there. Oh, duck under. There we go. That's what I needed. And then this next one should be... Yeah, I don't get anything for this. There's no collectibles, so... Okay, so the first medal should be the Fallen Star, the second medal should be the Purple Heart, and this one should be the Pyramid Head one. Too bad there's not a trophy for mutilating every enemy in the game. That would be a killer trophy. But you'd have to go out of your way to actually murder every enemy in the game. So like you'd have to go to certain sections just to murder something. Now that sounds fun. He's mad. You're mad. I'm mad. So sad. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I read the doctor's notes. Thought I had to cut through this. Okay, so there was a child's drawing there. I don't see that on here. Oh, okay, I just didn't solve the puzzle first. It was the next part. $206, and then we're gonna put Billy the Rabbit here. Okay, I already grabbed the butcher knife and the child's drawing, so now we're gonna go back. Okay, yep, I just gotta solve the puzzle. The basement looks a little different. Dad must have been redecorating down here. Not a fan of the industrial vibe. This feels like it definitely took down some of the resale value in our house. And I don't know if you know anything about dads and resale value in houses, but they're like obsessed with it. Because I'm obsessed with the resale value of my house. I don't plan on selling my house, but I want that value, you know what I mean? What's up, Wesley? How's it going, fam? Hopefully you are doing good. Okay. Now we can go back upstairs, save at the Seal of Orichalcos, and move on. That is the fourth and final puzzle. Oh, dude. I didn't even know he was there. Ah, yes. The Seal of Orichalcos. And then right after this, I think when I go back to the town, isn't this where we take the boat to Silent Hill? Which I guess is just across the lake. Like, who wants to live across the lake from Silent Hill? I certainly don't. The Janice statue. Okay, so this is the section where we're going to get the M14. The rifle. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Swacking zombies with all my freaking friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. We're the best of friends. Making sure we kill all of these demons. Gonna shoot them in the face with my laser pistol. I can't wait to get on the road again. Now, we're looking for a Seal of Orichalcos. Okay, so this is the location of the M4 puzzle. That I have not unlocked yet. Well, I got a sapphire. Okay, so this says go to the bait shop. Whoa! Firewood, $2 a bundle? Dang, that's cheap. That didn't work. Oh. Oi. And there's my Seal of Orichalcos. I have to go make me another cafefe here in a little bit. Hey, a child's drawing. See, look at all those black hands coming for him. That was definitely a drawing of Slenderman earlier. I refuse to believe otherwise.
Wheeler, are you there? Wheeler, come in.
I mean, he's still probably mad that we didn't save him on a couple of those playthroughs. Where are we at? This one? Yeah. How many Chivos do I have left? Good question. Let me look it up. Here, this is actually a faster way to look up the Chivos. If you hit the share button and the start button like really quickly, it'll bring up the old school Xbox thing like that. And you just go over here and I can just do the math. I have 5 Chivos left. Obviously, my freaking face is in front of it. But yeah, see how it says 27 to 32 unlocked? Right there, baby. And it's literally for just finding everything and beating the game on hard. And then we'll have Hundo P'd Silent Hill Homecoming. Yeah, feeling pretty good about it. It's definitely not a hard one.
I'm at the rear entrance.
It's definitely not a difficult Hundo P. Oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna go to Harold Kuntz Street down here. Okay, let's see. So, enter the boiler room. Yep. Okay, we gotta go to the boiler room first. I swore there was a dude in here last time. There he is. I was gonna say, I knew there was a guy in here. You ain't getting me that easy. Okay, so we're gonna go this way because I have to go towards Alchemilla Hospital down there in the bottom left, so that I can get the Bloodstone. Maybe it's the next one. Try this. Why did that get so loud all of a sudden? It sounded like it was right behind me. Okay, so that's the serum. So I actually went past the Bloodstone. The Bloodstone was in the other yard. That's why, because that old boy right there wasn't dead yet. So supposedly there is a bloodstone in this yard somewhere. I don't see a bloodstone. Ah, there it is. Okay, so it was on the concrete slab there. Okay, so I gotta go via Wilson Street and go to the Toluca Lake offices because I can't get into Power and Lake yet. Yeah, I cannot get in there yet. I gotta have a key. Okay, well, that lock's broken. I could have swore this is the way I went the first time. Can't carry anymore. Where do I go from here? Go through the lower landing to the office. Okay, so I got the health drink. I got the turquoise. What's the turquoise for? I don't know. Maybe that's part of the puzzle to unlock the rifle. I didn't realize there was this much steps to unlocking the rifle. No wonder I didn't get it the first playthrough. Okay. Yeah, I got 3 stones. I don't even think I got a single one of those stones last time, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so I got the Toluca Lake and power key. That is such a beastie jump. Like, I do not think I would have the cajones to attempt that jump. Not gonna lie. I'd have, like, tried to crawl across that or something. They're not. Oh, okay. I know what I did wrong. I have to go over to Toluca Lake in prison now. I think. Is this not the way to go? Was I supposed to... Is, like, the offices connected to this place? Yeah, I think it is. I think there was a door I was supposed to go through in the office section. Oh, I see it now. I see it. I walked right past it. This door right here. That gets me in! Combat roll! Should be BAC. If I remember correctly, the code, like the stuff I have to turn off is BAC. I'm convinced they did this just so you'd have to go up and down the stairs, and most people don't want to do that because it's kind of monotonous. So they purposely did that to force me into going up and down, which is the harder combination of the code. Since they don't actually give you one, you just gotta do trial and error. Just lengthen out that playtime a little bit.
Hang in there, Wheeler. I'm heading back.
I'm gonna have to schwack me some order first. I'm gonna have to schwack me some Colties. Shot him right in the frijoles. Now's the time to murder anything and everything. Because if I remember right, all hell breaks loose on the street, basically. And there are just people everywhere, and I've got to make it back to the... I gotta go above the bait shop. I gotta go back to the cemetery. Well, actually, I guess I gotta go back. I guess I gotta break into the cemetery or the prison first, and then I can break into the cemetery. Find a couple more pieces of this puzzle, and then try and figure out that puzzle. And by figure out that puzzle, I mean do exactly what the guide tells me. See, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, I remember getting attacked. Whoa! I don't know where the hell he came from. Where are all these enemies at? They're just multiplying like bunny rabbits. Yeah, so I wasn't crazy when I was like, yeah, all hell's gonna break loose as soon as I go out there. Because all hell did in fact break loose. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta tell the princess good night before she goes to bed. Give me like 30 seconds. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Can't not tell her goodnight before she goes to bed because I gotta stay up late and do all this stuff. So, anyhow, where were we? Oh yeah, I was trying to break into the prison so I could subsequently later break into the cemetery. Whoa! I was about to take my hands off the controller, and I'm glad I didn't. Okay, but the guide here does say I can go over here, open the gate, kill the Siam that shows up, and then I can go to the cemetery. Okay, so that should be the only thing that comes. Yeah, so we gotta go back to the cemetery. Hopefully I have all the pieces to the puzzle. Getting all the pieces, like, that rifle would have came in handy so much if I was actually playing this game legit on hard. Like, I would have to make a certified effort to go get the rifle. Thankfully, I've already gotten the UFO ending, so I've already got the laser pistol, so it's kind of a moot point. And I'm just doing it for Chivos at this point. But it definitely would be paramount in a legit run. Just because of the amount of ammo you get from this point on is primarily rifle ammo, not pistol and shotgun. I don't know how many times where I just had to not use my guns at all because I would only get rifle ammo. Okay, so in here. Okay, we gotta go through the sun garden and look for a spot in the wall. What? Maybe that hole in the wall earlier than this spot lets me go through it? I thought that was the only entrance to the cemetery, but I guess I've never actually took a detour into the cemetery. At least I don't remember taking a detour into the cemetery in my first playthrough. I'm highly, highly certain that I didn't. Okay, so this must be the sun garden. We're looking for another gemstone. I'm looking for a piece of garnet. That's okay. Okay, so there's the piece of garnet. Okay, so there's the way to get in there. Okay, so I've already gotten the sapphire by accident earlier, so now we got to use the Janus Garden to solve the puzzle. So it should be this one right here. How far am I getting from the platinum in this game? You mean all the Chivos? I'm 5 achievements away. I'm probably an hour and a half, 2 hours away from all the Chivos. 12 the old, 1 the new. Okay. First stone for January is garnet. Yes, that is my birthstone. Okay, so we'll put garnet in that one. And turquoise in this one. And then that gives me a key. So now I have the key to the moon garden, and we can continue the puzzle from there. I could have swore that gate was locked the first time I went through there, but maybe it wasn't. Anybody else? Ah, I knew it. I knew there was somebody in here. It was too damn quiet in here. Hey, there it is. The M14 unlocked. So I literally just had to find it next to that blood-soaked hole in the wall. So as you can see, lock and load found the rifle. So we have 4 more Chivos to go before we get this Hundo P. Let's go, baby. Okay. What the hell did we get the other ones for? What did I get those other stones for? I don't know. Okay. That's kind of wonky. So I've got 2 stones in my inventory for nothing now? Weird. Oh, I think I clipped him on the toenail. Get to the street and back to the rear gate of the prison. Inside the truck is a Pulaski axe. Okay, I guess I just gotta go back to where I was then? Supposedly. I don't like how much darker this section is than the other one. Like, my flashlight's barely even working. Ah, here we go. So I grabbed the Pulaski axe out of the back of that truck. Not quite sure. There it is. Grabbed a beer from the dumpster. Oh, just taking a detour to jail. I thought I was taking a detour to jail. Maybe I'm not. Okay, now that we're at the prison, it should be like an hour max. Oh, the sealed work calcos. It shouldn't be much longer, fam. I mean, it might be a little bit longer because I still have to follow the guide and grab a couple of things, but we found everything but the collectibles at this point. We gotta find a couple more serums, a couple more child's drawings, a couple more photos, and then, of course, just beat the game, which, when we're rocking the laser pistol, shouldn't be that hard at all. I'm in the guard shack, brother. I wonder what's so good about the Pulaski axe. Looks like nothing. Hey-ya! Yeah, I don't need to read all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I read all that stuff the last playthrough. Yeah, got the prison map. Okay. Okie dokie. I am 28 years of age. Grab me a brewski. No, thanks. I don't feel like getting eviscerated today. Hey, look, I made it to cell block B. Dude, who knew headshots were an instant kill? Was I supposed to get attacked here? Yeah. Bink. Bink. As much as I love shooting them multiple times in the Kajoni, something about just one clean headshot
now get me out of here.
Is
There's a switch over there.
The best.
Hey, nice work back there. When this is over, I'm buying the first round and then the second.
Can you walk? Okay, let me try to open that gate. Got it.
Okay, so we gotta go to the second floor to find the next collectible, which should be Child's Drawing number 16. So I'm thinking it's over here. Aha, there it is. Child's Drawing 16. So we have that one. And then we just gotta follow Wheeler for a little bit.
Man, what happened in here? Oh, now that's gross. Alex, hit that switch. Let's try to find a way out of here.
With a gun like this, the game is definitely easy.
Alex,
Yeah.
It looks like I can control the gates for the entire prison from this.
Does my wife
Yes, it
game?
works.
She used to
Okay,
do a lot of video
we need to
games,
split up.
but since her daughter's
Now,
been
here's what
born,
to do.
she spends
Head
most of her
across the
time
catwalk to the locked
taking
bars
care
on
of
the far
her,
side.
and
Now
I'm
get
pretty
out of
much
here.
the gamer. Like, really, realistically, the only reason I still do stuff like this is because I do make a little bit of money doing it, so it's enough to justify me playing video games. If not, I probably would just not play very many video games either. So until we get to the wire box puzzle, we don't have to worry about
Hang tight,
collectibles.
Alex. Let me unlock it for you. There you go. Go straight and head through the doors on the other side.
But no, to answer your question about the
While I get the gate open.
a gun like this making the game too easy, yeah, it does make the game too easy, but I'm not here to assuage my ego. I'm here to do things in the most efficient manner possible.
Got it. Okay, go down the stairs. I'll try to open the gate on the bottom floor. Stand by. I'll unlock it for you. Okay, now keep moving. Okay, I'm gonna open the gate for you.
Oh, can't go that way.
You're breaking up. Must be interference.
He has to open this one. Yeah, look at that. See, I have it memorized. I feel like I've been here before, because I have. Outside of gaming, what do I enjoy? I used to enjoy working on cars. Back in the day. I don't really do that anymore. I just don't have the time. I'd say mostly playing with my daughter. You know, watching movies with her, playing with her and her toys and stuff. If I'm not sleeping or working on videos or streaming or stuff for the channel, like that's what I'm doing. I'm just hanging out with her and my wife. That's pretty much it. I mean, I will say I like to watch
Wheeler,
football.
You there?
I enjoy watching football, but that's about it.
Go through that door, head down the hall, and go right. You're in A block now. Go across and through the door.
Yeah, I'm a
I'll
pretty
let you
simple
know.
man. I don't do a whole lot. I don't really go out and do a whole bunch of stuff. I usually just stay in, because staying in's cheap, you know? Sometimes me and my wife will go antique shopping, look at, you know, stuff at antique stores. Like to do that occasionally. Not recently, just because the price of everything is astronomical in today's economy, but yeah. But again, that would just be spending time with my family, so. This is one thing I will say I don't like about this game. I cannot plug in all 3 of these until he specifically doesn't have that dialogue option on there anymore. Like, I have to wait till it says that I can open my inventory again. So infuriating. Okay, white goes to 2. Green goes to 3. Yellow goes to 5. Blue goes to 4. And red goes to 1. Oh, I forgot to pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. Yeah, give Daddy that serum. Give Daddy that serum. We're going full health, baby. Full health. You mentioned antique stores. Do you have a specific time of history that I enjoy the most? Like, that I enjoy learning about, or that I enjoy collecting from? Because I don't really collect stuff from antique stores. I just like to look at it. I like looking at stuff from, like, the 90s. Because that's when I was, like, the 90s and early 2000s when I was a kid. So if I was going to buy something in an antique store, it'd probably be 90s or early 2000s stuff. But as far as learning about stuff, I like learning about World War II, because I am a basic-ass white guy who, at this point in his life, has a nice house, a decent car, a wife, a kid, and I like learning about World War II. Like, I don't think it gets any more basic white guy than that. But yeah, buying things or looking at, definitely 1990s and early 2000s. Stuff that I would have seen when I was a kid, if that makes sense. I don't even actually have to pull those, I don't think. Let's see if there's any more serums. How many more serums I have to get so I can know when I've found the last one. Did I miss a serum? Oh, come on. Don't tell me I missed a serum. I don't see serum in this. Okay, whew. Okay, there's one more serum in the game. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I missed one. Okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. The code is 110391. What do you appreciate the most about World War II period? You know, I just like learning about
All right, Wheeler. I made
how
it
the
in.
American military
look
was
around.
handled in the in World War II, like what they did. Really like to watch the documentary series on Netflix called World War II in Color. That's pretty cool.
Mom.
Yeah, Give me
Jesus, what
that
did they
dirty
do?
bean water. I might have to take a break here in a minute to go get me some more dirty bean water. Is that you?
Mom, I'm gonna...
Because having some sweet dirty beans is pretty nice. Yeah, whatever. I'll shoot her. I don't even care. It let me skip it that time. Maybe because I've already beaten the game, it'll let you skip it. Because it wasn't letting me skip it yesterday when I was replaying through. The seal of Orichalcos. Yeah, so from this point on right here, it's literally like maybe 45 minutes to the end of the game. It's super quick if you know what you're doing. And I actually do, because I replayed this section like 3 times yesterday. And these puzzles don't change, so once you know the combo, you're good. If you could go back in time to a specific period of history with your wife and daughter, would you, or would you prefer to live in the current time? Honestly, probably the current time, just because of like medicine, you know, the advancements in medical science and whatnot. It's pretty crazy what they've been able to cure and make your life easier. But maybe if I could choose any time, I'd probably choose the 1980s because it was so cheap to live.
God, where the hell are we? I don't know, Wheeler.
I think
But we
I could
have to
make
keep
a
moving.
very, very, very good living in the 1980s. Good stuff on TV, great music. The style might be a little bit out there, but great music, great movies, great TV. The 90s are just around the corner, so my kid would grow up in the 90s, similar to when I grew up. I'd probably say like the mid to late 80s if I could pick a time. 1980s, obviously. I don't think I'd want to go much further back than that. Like, I wouldn't want to go back to the Wild West because, you know, people die at the age of 22 just due to sickness. You know, you could die of tuberculosis. And if you got tuberculosis in the 1800s, they literally just put you in a bed in a quarantine hospital and you died. Like, that was what happened if you got tuberculosis back then, so. I feel confident, 1980s, 1984, maybe.
Judge Holloway.
Yeah, I do not... There we go. Okay, she's dead. I like that I could kill that one so fast. That felt good. And here we go. On to the church.
Josh, wait.
Quit running away from me, you little shithead. I'm trying to save you. Can't you see I'm dressed as a police officer? Which, honestly, the police officer outfit is definitely the best outfit you could be in this game. I think it just looks so much better having him run around in this deputy outfit instead of that stolen valor military outfit he was rocking. could have swore there was a map around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. The church map. Oh, I gotta use the dagger. That's right. I gotta use the dagger. My bad. I always forget to use the dagger here. What is the most grotesque, scariest game you've ever played? Most grotesque is the boss in this game. At the very end of the game is the grossest thing I've ever had to fight in a video game. The scariest video game I've ever played is the Blair Witch game. In the very final section of the house, there's a jump scare, and it is... I literally almost had a heart attack playing it. It scared the living hell out of me. But as far as scary, like, horror games go, I've played so many horror games at this point that I just don't find them very scary anymore. Like, even the jump scares don't really faze me very often. It's usually something stupid that jump scares me. Like, I, like, turn my head really fast and there's, like, a staircase that scares me. It's always stupid stuff like that. It's usually not the pre-planned jump scares. Joshua taking a picture of himself in our bathroom. And that is the Achievo for Josh's Gallery, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the achievement for finding all of the photos in Silent Hill Homecoming. Yes, I was not mistaken. Josh's Gallery found all of the photos. So if I'm correct, the last thing we got to do is find one more serum, one more child's drawing, and then beat the game, and we're Gucci. If I could live in another country outside the United States... Good question. Japan. Probably Japan. The seal of Orichalcos. Trying to think of where the child's drawing is. Okay, so after I find out what happens to after my dad gets cut in half, that's where the child's drawing is. So I can just worry about getting the stuff, which means I can actually just kind of speed demon this.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I don't care that you've sinned, brother.
It's been 4 years since my last confession.
What could you have done that was so terrible?
I took my role as a father and I turned it into a daily chore. Fed him, cleaned him, put him to bed.
I am going for the good
I
ending,
treated
so
the dog with more respect.
that my final ending is the good one.
And when I was given a second son, the first might as well have been a stranger sleeping in our house.
I feel that you could start loving your son at any time.
I do love my son, Father. I love both my sons. But I had to make a choice. And the only way
Yeah. You had to choose which one of us you were going to drown in a bathtub to sacrifice our soul to a demon, and you chose me, and then you feel bad about choosing me, and you want to have this fatherly bond with me, but you're kind of a jerk face, and I don't want you to be in my life.
I was only trying to make things easier for him and for me.
You don't need the
And
forgiveness.
for this selfishness,
You asking for forgiveness is selfish.
Then you already have it.
thank you, Father. And now I have something for you.
Do I think
Father.
the Shure
need anything from
SM7DB is worth buying, or it's overrated?
What?
That microphone is really good. I'll be honest with you. It is a very, very good microphone. A lot of people use it, and it's reasonably priced. I want to say it was like $299-ish, I think. This microphone right here is the Beacon microphone. It's kind of semi-new on the market. I think it actually came out like 3 or 4 years ago. But it's called the Shure, Shure, Shure microphone. Basically the same thing, and I think it's like $279. But this is basically the same exact thing as a Shure microphone. It's just a different brand. And I love this microphone. This is my favorite microphone of all time. I've had a couple. I had a couple Blue Yetis. Yeah, I had a couple Blue Yetis, and then I had something else, but I can't remember what the something else was. It was like maybe the Snowball, the blue Snowball. But yeah, this is by far my favorite microphone. I thought about getting the Shure, but you know, I just can't justify spending another $300 for something I don't need. And honestly, if I would just get a different boom arm, I could probably mount this on the desk in front of me and have it like kind of right here and not taking up half of my camera. Or if I like canted myself to like play like this. Like if I were to record off of this monitor right here instead of this one, this is what it would look more like. See, that's the only reason I don't do it. Because the camera would be right there. It would be the same visual as what I got now. So I just kind of cants it off to the side. Either way, if you're going to get a microphone, the Blue Yeti is good enough. Don't think you have to spend a lot of money on a microphone. You do have to, you know, have a microphone, I think. But for whatever you're using. If you're just using for like meetings at work or something, just get a Blue Yeti. A Blue Yeti's like $80, $90. You can also get like the Razer Siren. That's also a pretty good microphone, like 120, 130 bucks. I want to say there's a HyperX microphone, but I don't know how much the HyperX is. But I want to say it's still cheaper than these. I think the HyperX is still south of $200, and those are all good microphones. So unless you're really making serious cash with whatever you're doing, I would just get a Blue Yeti or a Razer Siren personally, instead of one of these more expensive microphones. But I mean, it's your money. It's a good microphone. Yeah, the HyperX SoloCast. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that one's a pretty good microphone. I mean, if you're one to upgrade, yeah, I would say that either the Beacon microphone right here or the Shure is a good upgrade from that. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised with either one.
Alex? What are you doing here?
I'm here to save Joshua.
Joshua. You can't save him. You need to get out of here.
I think the reason, I don't know the reason why it let me skip
no
my
idea what
mom's
I'm capable
cutscene, but it
of.
won't let me skip my dad's. Maybe because the dad's is like explaining the story a bit more, so that's why they don't want you to skip it.
I don't blame you.
I don't hate you. I forgot you. A long time ago.
I never meant to hurt you, son. I had to make a choice. And now I'm paying for it.
The Saw game? That doesn't sound like a bad platinum. But isn't that game like super expensive right now?
You still wear my old dog tags. That
Let's see what the eBay price of that is.
What are you talking about? These are mine. I'm a soldier. Just like you wanted.
Yeah, that game's like $60, fam.
You've been in the hospital.
I mean, I agree with you. It'd be a good platinum, but
I was wounded in battle.
I don't know if I want to drop $60 on a game like that. Like, even like, if you look at Saw 2, Saw 2 is like $100 something.
You've been there ever since the accident.
No.
But you're right. I think, you know, maybe when I get my next YouTube check, I might look into grabbing those. That's actually a pretty good one.
We had to take you there.
Yeah, so Saw 1 is like $50 and Saw 2 is like $100 something. I just looked it up on eBay. So you're looking at Silent Hill game prices essentially. Because you can't get an OG Silent Hill
What is this thing?
CIB copy for the PlayStation 2 any less than $100. You're not finding it.
Alex, forgive me.
Like my copy of Silent Hill 1 on the PS1 that I have on my shelf back there, it cost me, I think, $150, and that's with a reproduction case. That's not even the original case. If I wanted in the original case, it would have been $250. So like retro games, especially in the horror genre, are like crazy. No, I'm pretty sure they don't have it in PSN, fam. I'm pretty sure it got delisted, and that's why it's so expensive. Like, that's the reason the Deadpool PlayStation game is so expensive, is because it's delisted and you can't buy it anymore. So the only way to play it is to get a physical copy. That's why those games cost like $100. Okay, so we're going to step right through left side and right side of our father here. And we're going to ignore the fact that he just got chopped in half. And we're going to try and find the child's photo right here that I don't think I've ever gotten. And it should be the last child's photo in the game. What? You're shitting me. No Chivo? What did I miss? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. It's gonna be one of those guys that doesn't have freaking everything in it. Okay, so this guide right here only has 17 listed, but it says there's 18. It says, while in room 211, instead of hopping back over the glass, go into the boiler room. It is on the left behind a white dumpster. So once we find room 211, we can still get it. Okay, so this guide was just incomplete. It wasn't missing all of them. So just keep in mind there is going to be one extra one if you use the guide when I link it in my description. I don't like that it did that, but I can't do anything about it. It's not my guide. And from this point, it should only be 20 minutes, assuming that the guide didn't accidentally screw me on serums. Because it didn't screw me on the photos. So hopefully it didn't just accidentally leave out a serum or something. And force me to replay this entire game just because I missed a serum. Oh, that would hurt. That would hurt my pride. That would also hurt the timeline of me getting this game out. no. I like how this guide words this, right? It says it takes the power drill to end Alex's life, which doesn't really go along with our plan. So push the button on screen to get yourself free and get rid of this crazy bitch. That is literally what the guide says to do.
It's finished.
That's awesome. Okay, so health drink it up. See you, little recalcos. So we got to remember, while we're in room 211, we have to find the final child's drawing. It's in room 211. And 211 is actually the first room we go into, so that should be good. Yep, just gonna kill this dude right here. Dude, these guys take so much more damage. Ay, caramba. Okay, so the final child's drawing should be on the other side of this. Oh, I gotta fight this dude off first. So after we kill this guy, somewhere in this room should be the final child's drawing. If we ever actually get to kill this dude. Jeez Louise, man. Guy could seriously take a beating. Right, this is room 211. Is it wrong? I don't see a kid's drawing anywhere. It's a sink. It should have been here. Gosh damn it. Okay, it says it. So basically it says instead of hopping through this window, I need to go through this door to go to the boiler room. That didn't work. Maybe it's this door to go to the boiler room? Okay, so here's the boiler room. So somewhere in the boiler room should be what we're actually looking for. And it's right there. Oh, thank the big man upstairs. I don't have to replay this. Oh, jeez, that scared the bejeebers out of me. Oh, that's such a freaking relief. Okay, so there we have it. Nursery rhymes found all of the children's drawings. So that is the last of the collectibles outside the one final serum. And that's assuming I didn't miss a serum. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I forgot where I'm supposed to go after this. I grabbed that key, right? Oh, now I remember. Actually, you know what? What if I just run past all these guys? Because I don't technically have to kill them. Maybe they despawn. I don't know. Oh, okay, they don't despawn. That was really stupid of me. That was really stupid of me. Now it's a 3v1 scenario. WWE gauntlet match in here. Dude, he went straight for the kill. He thought I couldn't take a lead pipe. Man's acting like I've never been piped down before. I might not have been piped by the likes of you, but I've definitely been beaten to death with a pipe before.
I don't like this, man.
Do you think companies like PlayStation and Xbox should allow games to be rated A+ like on Steam?
Hey, man.
I don't think it's gonna move the needle. I don't think it is gonna change the rating system nearly enough for it to do anything. Like, Sony rates theirs on a scale of 1 to 5, or maybe it's 10. I can't remember. I think that's good enough. And honestly, I don't think Steam is like a good marker for a video game. How am I gonna word this? Like a benchmark for rating video games. I don't think it's a benchmark. I think their system's good. I think Sony has a good system too. I think Xbox has. I think they all have a good system. And I think changing it isn't gonna matter if you change it one way or the other. So why change it at this point and waste all that money? Oh, dude, this guy did have 18. He did have 18 child signs. I'm an idiot.
You're going down.
If you think I'm not gonna take this key out of your possession and go get my laser pistol, you're high. Ow! Okay, let's go back in there. Health drink it up because we can. And I don't need anything else because I'm pretty sure okay, yep. Okay, so I just gotta go back to the room where I get all my stuff back. Do you think certain content should be censored or banned in games due to extreme violence or things? No. I think that the ESRB rating system is good enough. I think if a game is rated M and it tells you what kind of stuff you might see on it, or see in it on the back, that's good enough. Make your decision from there. I don't think you should hamper people's creativity because you don't agree with their artistic style. Like, this game, the very end of this game is disgusting and brutal. I don't like it. It's creepy, and it definitely gave me nightmares, but it's not my decision to say, oh, you can't put that in there. I don't agree with that. And I think, you know, shanghaiing people into making things they don't want to, or taking away their artistic viewpoint. Like, why are you hiring these people if you don't want them to do what they do? Give me the gun. Okay, so somewhere in this room should be the final serum. Should be right here. Come to Daddy. And there it is, baby! Achievement unlocked, Health Junkie. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, right there. Health Junkie found all of the serums. That means the only thing we have left to do to get the Hundo P for Silent Hill Homecoming is beat the game on hard. Which, let's be honest with ourselves, fam, with this gun right here, not gonna be that hard. Again, I don't really care what's in a game. I'm not the person writing the game. I'm not going to dictate what somebody should or shouldn't put in a game. Just, if the game sucks, I'm going to tell you it's going to suck. If it sucks because somebody decided to cram characters in there that don't make sense for the game, purely for their own personal agenda, then the game's going to suck, and I'm going to call it out for that. But I honestly don't care. Yeah, you open that gate, girl. You open that gate. Don't mind me. I'm totally not looking at certain aspects of things about you. You know, I'm not doing that at all. But keep in mind, we're gonna end up after this. All of our trauma bonding is gonna send us into each other's arms. So just keep that in mind. Okay, gave him the med kit. That should have locked us into the good ending. That question I will not answer, because that is a pipe bomb of a question. I think that it could be any country. Although, to be fair, like, my wife's an American and I'm an American, so take that for what it is, for what it's worth. The fact that this thing can only spin one way irks me. I'm not gonna count points off or anything like that when I do my rating for this game, purely because of one puzzle. But it definitely irks me that this thing moves this damn slow. Especially on your subsequent playthroughs where you really don't care. You've already seen the cutscenes, you're just trying to get through the game. Here it is, baby. The final portion of the game. One unskippable cutscene and one boss fight. That's all we got left. Dude, he just looks so much better with that haircut. This outfit should have been his outfit for this game. Missed opportunity by Konami by not having him in this outfit the entire time. After this game, I'm gonna play Silent Hill F. I'm gonna get the platinum for Silent Hill F, and then I'll probably do I'll probably finish up Bloodborne, and then maybe start the next series. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so all we gotta do is kill the most disgusting boss that's ever been put into a video game, and this Hundo P is ours, boys. This Hundo P is ours. And this laser pistol is going to make short work of it, which is awesome, because that means way less time is spent on this disgusting boss fight. I feel so horrible for this. I really do. But we got to do it for the Hundo P. We got to do it for that final Chivo, fam. I'm sure the achievement probably won't pop until after we watch the final cutscene to see what ending it is.
I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah, that was a quick one. That was only 2 hours. I probably could have pushed through and gotten it in last stream had I not had to go to work the next day.
Never meant for this to happen. Here, buddy. Take this. I forgot.
Can you skip the final cutscenes in these endings? I've never tried. And there it is, fam. Achievement unlocked. The Old Gods. Hasn't registered on that, but it has registered on this. The Old Gods haven't left this place. Complete game on hard difficulty. As you can tell, 1,000 gamer score out of 1,000 and 32 Chivos out of 32. So there you have it. Every single achievement in Silent Hill Homecoming. Let's go, baby. Let's see what final cutscene I get, and then I'll wrap it up. I'll chit chat with you guys for a little bit, kind of tell you what the schedule's going to be for this. And then we'll call it a night. And yeah, so I got the good ending. The good ending's where he comes up out of the manhole. And then I unlocked the Big Rig Alex costume. And we're going to go ahead and save it. I don't think I'm ever going to come back to this game, honestly. Not in a serious manner, per se. Like, I'm not going to do another video on this. Because I just think it's complete. I think I did everything I set out to do in Silent Hill Homecoming. Wait, has this always been here? I don't think I've seen this. Is this an extra cutscene for beating the game on hard?
Smile.
Huh, that was the picture I found of me. So maybe that is the little, like, a little extra thing you get for beating the game on hard, because I don't remember seeing that. Cool. Well, either way, that is all for Silent Hill Homecoming. I'm not going to be live again until I finish editing Silent Hill Homecoming, which could take me anywhere from 2 or 3 days to a week. It just depends on how crazy I get in the editing chair. But you'll know that I'm live again because I will be live with Silent Hill F. So make sure you have the notification bell rung if you don't have it done already, because I don't really have a set streaming schedule. If I do stream, typically I'll stream at 7 p.m. through the week. But sometimes I don't have time through the week and I want to catch up on a game, and I'll just start streaming at like noon on a Saturday or noon on a Sunday. So you definitely have to have that notification bell rung if you haven't done so already. Also, in the description below, there is a link to my Discord. Now, on that Discord, I do all kinds of things. 1, I'll chit-chat with you guys in the fam chat. 2, I take all of your game suggestions and I add it to a certain tab on there. And 3, when I do series votes, like I don't know what series I want to do, so I've chosen 4, I will put it in a voting tab on the Discord so that you guys get to choose what series we do next out of 4 that I've chosen. So that's pretty cool if you want to vote on what we do on the channel. And then I think finally there's a section in there where I have like, it's called like a giveaways discounts tab. As I build up the channel and things of that nature, and I get discount codes for certain items and certain brands, I will go ahead and put it in there. Right now, the only discount code I have, it's not even a discount code. I have an Epic creator code. So if you play Fortnite, you can put in code DUDE, D-U-D-E. And that supports me. And anytime you make a purchase, a little bit of money that you spend on that purchase goes to me. So if you want to support me completely for free, that's a way you can do it. Other than that, I don't know when these videos are going to hit the VODs channel. I'm probably going to work on one of the VODs tonight and try and get these 4 up before I get the YouTube video up. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then other than that, like I said, it'll be Silent Hill F, and then I haven't decided what I'm going to do after that. So we'll see. If you've got some suggestions, go ahead and comment them on any one of my videos, in this video on the Discord, and I'll take a look at it. But either way, fam, that is all the time I have for tonight, mostly because I want to get jump started on that on the YouTube video. Want to get jump started on that editing. So if you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section or hit me up on Discord. But either way, if you like this video, make sure you hit a huge thumbs up. Remember to smash that subscribe/follow button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.